Hey everybody, it's Kelly Baker with Arkansas Outdoor Adventure Training. Good to see you again. Today we're going to be going over something a little bit different for some of you. It's going to be paracord tying, making a paracord bracelet. I got a lot of people in here wearing them. A lot of people ask me, how do you make them? And I've got a method that's a little bit different than some people. There's a lot of different ways to do it out there on the internet, but we'll go ahead and get started on this one. The first thing you'll need is 2 5-foot lengths of paracord. If you want to make a solid color, you can make a solid color, then you'll just need 10 feet of one solid color. And that's a little bit different than what we're going to be doing today. This is for the 2 color. Also, we're going to need a pair of scissors. We're going to need a buckle. And we need our cigarette lighter. Cigarette lighter is very important. The reason why is any of you guys that have ever messed with the paracord know that it's got these little strands, 7 of them that come out of there, and when you cut this stuff off to keep it from fraying, take our lighter and we'll burn that in to keep it from fraying, just like that. Alright, so to get started, need to take one end of this cord, one end of our other color, kind of put them together. We'll take our buckle, and if you'll notice on these buckles, they're kind of contoured, and the contour just allows it to fit better on your arm. I go from the outside of the buckle in, so I'm going to go outside, outside, in, just like that. And I've got a couple of tails there. I'm going to leave those tails about 3 inches long, 3 or 4 inches, something like that. Now I'll take the other end of my cord, do these one at a time, that way I keep them on the same side as the other color. Alright. And I kind of pull that up until I get a general round shape, just pulling it up like that. Same thing with our other color cord. I'll just kind of pull that up until we've got a general round shape about the same size as the other. Now you can either measure these, or you can put them on somebody's arm or your own arm, buckle it up, make sure that it fits right, because paracord doesn't really stretch. So now we should have something that looks like that. You got the 2 tails hanging on this side right here. Circle goes around, and then you've got your working end over here. Alright. Now I take my buckle apart. This is what I'm left with. This is the end with the tails. This is my other buckle up here. Decide which color you want to be your edge color. I want this one to be my edge color, the green and black there. So what I'll do is I'll take that one and I'll put it behind these 2 strands and in front of this strand, so it'll actually go in between the front and the back strand. Think of this as the front, think of this single one here in the back. So you've got your front and your back, and this one goes right in between them, right through there, just like that. Now what we're going to do is take our yellow one. The yellow one goes right up through this loop that we just made. Notice that I left a big loop when I came across. It goes right in there. Now all I've got to do is kind of work that up a little bit till it's nice and tight, and we have the first knot right there. Same thing on the other side, still working with the same color. It goes behind these 2, in between the front and the back. We'll take that back cord, bring it straight across, goes through that loop that we just made, pull it all the way through, tie it up just like that. Now you have a knot on each side. Same thing. This is called the cobra braid, and there's a lot of different variations, but cobra braid fairly decent to deal with. And we're going to continue doing this same process over and over until we get to the end. So, okay, as you'll see, go from one end to the other. I've gotten everything finished, and this is where we started the bracelet. This is the end where we had the two tails hanging out. All you're going to do to finish this bracelet off is fold those tails back onto the bracelet itself, just like that. Hold them on the back with your finger here, and we're going to weave right over the top of that bracelet, just like we had before. So what you'll actually have is you'll have your tails tucked in here, and you will have weaved right over the top of them, and that's going to hold them in place. Okay, and we'll do the same thing all the way to the end of the bracelet. It's the same exact weave that we've been doing. We're going to take our edge color, pull it through, go right across just like that. Pull it tight. Once we get all the way down to the very end, that's where I finish mine off, is at the buckle. Okay, so we've got it tied off to the very edge, right down there to the buckle. Now we just take our scissors, we'll cut this edge off, and we'll cut that edge off. Take our lighter. As you'll notice, I've just got a small piece here, small piece here. Take our lighter and burn that. Get it nice and hot. Once I get it nice and hot, I just push it with my lighter just like that. That kind of bevels the edge a little bit, that way it can't go back through. Same thing over here. Heat that tip up good. Take our lighter, press it down flat so it flares out, keeps it from coming back through. Now on the back, I bend this in half. That's where our tails are sticking through, little unfinished ends. Cut those off just like that. Leave you with those two little pieces there. Heat that up. Press it nice and flat against your lighter. Now it's nice and flat. And now you've got your finished paracord bracelet. Just like that. Thank you guys for tuning in, and come see us next time.